All right, hello everybody, welcome back to Twin Flames Universe, another live. Today we're going to be talking about a lot of topics today, so make sure you stay tuned. Maybe we'll talk about false twin flames, maybe we'll talk about karmic partners, all these good things. So, hello, welcome everybody. Financial abundance. Well, I don't conduct Twin Flame Ascension School, and Twin Flame Ascension School is actually finished, so. But financial abundance, if you do want to have a little course on financial abundance, you can go to Twin Flames Universe. Actually, no, it's Jeff and Shalia's YouTube channel, and you can type in Money Mastery Course on YouTube and look that up and watch that. It's like an hour and a half long, really awesome, and will really help you with financial abundance. But if you are like looking on financial abundance and on that topic, you can also check out Life Purpose Class, because Life Purpose Class is the way to have more abundance in your life. You're from Brazil and you want to connect to your twin flame. That's perfect. See, connecting to your twin flame actually is really easy, because the way first that you connect with your twin flame is through your heart, and within you first. And so if you haven't met your twin flame, or you're looking to meet them, you can do this exercise. And there's actually the exercises in Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover book. If you guys don't know about this book, Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover on Amazon. But if you guys don't know about that book, definitely get it. It's an amazing start to your journey. Anyways, the exercise that I was talking about is, what you do is you close your eyes and you envision yourself in any place. And this could be on a bench, it could be on a beach, wherever's a safe place for yourself. And just envision like the energy of your twin flame. Have your twin flame come and sit next to you and talk with you, and they may say some things to you, they may not, but just sit in that energy and you can talk to your twin flame and communicate with them there too. And this exercise is actually really powerful, because you are connecting with your twin flame in that way. What happens if the divine feminine is someone else? Well, it depends. Like, are you talking about yourself, or are you talking about your twin flame, right? Because if your twin flame's with somebody else, it's just an illusion. It's not something that's real. It's not something that will stay. It's really just, you both are working through something in your consciousness, and that's manifesting this other energy, this third party energy. And so what you can do is first ask yourself, is there any part of you that is looking for love outside of yourself, right? That is trying to get something from outside of yourself. Maybe you don't feel completely full within first, right? And if you don't feel completely full within, then you make, okay, I'm reaching outside of myself. And so get clear on that. Is there places within your life that you're doing that? Which you can also get clear on too, and will help you identify, this third party energy is asking yourself if you have any energy leaks, right? So giving your energy to places where it shouldn't really be going. It could be you're putting other people before yourself. Your house is a mess, right? You're not cleaning your house, and anything that you have to do that's in the back of your mind is an energy leak, right? Oh, I gotta do the dishes. You're thinking about that. That's an energy leak. It's anything that you're doing that's taking away from yourself is an energy leak. Somewhere where you're putting your energy where it shouldn't be. And so those are two things that you can do and heal through to like help that help that third party energy dissolve. Why isn't there much information on twin flames with the same gender and mostly male/female? Well, I mean, it's actually not really, there's not a lot of information, because there is, and like Jeff and Shalia, they talk about it in their book. It's just about twin flames, they can be the same gender, because I'm in a same-sex union. It's just that one is the divine masculine, one is the divine feminine, right? You don't have the same energy, right? It can't be two divine feminines, it can't be two divine masculines. It's either a divine feminine and a divine masculine, right? So the two energies, but it doesn't matter what body you're in. You know what I mean? You're still gonna have that energy. Okay? It's like for me, I was born female, right? And then and again, you don't have to like transition or anything. This is what I felt was right. And my twin is like biologically female also, but she's female, you know what I mean? I'm not. I'm divine masculine. I'm a man. That's how I see myself. And so that's how our union works, right? And no, your energies can't switch. Like if I'm the divine masculine, I'm the divine masculine, and my twin flame is the divine feminine, right? And so your energies can never switch. But what you can do is like you could be carrying divine masculine energy, or the divine masculine could be carrying divine feminine energy. It doesn't mean that it's your energy though. It's just, okay, I release my masculine energy fully to my twin flame, and I choose to embody my divine feminine, right? If you are the divine feminine, right? And so like in your union, if there's two women, like two biological women, well, first ask yourself, what feels better, like giving or receiving, right? Looking at that, okay, giving and receiving, that's a pretty easy one. And then you look at like what lights you up. Do you love giving? Is that what lights you up? Is that your purpose, right? Do you love giving to your partner? Then you may be the divine masculine, right? If you love receiving, if receiving is what lights you up, and how you give like to your partner, then yeah, you may be the divine feminine. But it's really just something to like look at and get clear on. You don't have to do it fast. You don't have to try to figure out what energy you are, but it's something to explore, because it's either the divine feminine or the divine masculine. And so if you're not really sure, maybe also look at too in your childhood, because you could have like trauma of being fully in your feminine, right? Or if you are the divine masculine, you could have trauma there. It's just something to explore. You don't have to know right away, but it's just helpful to know that like you can't be both. You can only be one. But it's fun to explore that. It's fun to go into that. So yeah, but like I said, if you don't have like twin flames fighting your ultimate lover, it does talk about the divine feminine and the divine masculine in this book. And it talks about LGBTQ twin flames and everything. So if you are interested in that, definitely read this book, because it will give you even more information than I just did. So yeah, thanks for asking, Charlotte. I really like answering those questions, because it kind of like gets you deep into those those things that not a lot of people talk about, because not a lot of people do talk about that. It's just like, oh, there's the male and the female, but it's like, well, what if we're the same sex? So thank you for asking that. I really do appreciate that. And it's on Amazon. It's on Amazon. You can get it on audiobook too. There's many options. How often to do the mirror exercise? Do the mirror exercise every time that you're upset. Anytime that you don't feel good. Because the more that you do it, the more better you're gonna feel, right? And you want to make sure that you're not ignoring yourself when you are upset. Because if you do that, you're just kind of perpetuating, oh, I'm just numbing out to my upsets. I'm not talking to myself, right? You may experience your twin flame not talking to you. That's just what it is. Your twin flame's talking to you now. That's so awesome. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy. I love that. Yeah, if you do the work, like, it works every single time. My twin flame just texted me right now. Well, okay, not right now, like a minute ago. So yeah, we've been texting today. She showed me a dog that she got. But there was one time, when I wasn't texting my twin flame and she wasn't texting me. If you're stuck on step 4 of the mirror exercise, sometimes you just have to spend a lot of time with yourself here, because you may not know exactly what you need right in that moment. You may need to talk to yourself and go, okay, what do you need? And they go, I don't know. But it's really just a call to love them deeper, and a call to just keep being present with yourself when you don't know. Maybe they just need presence, and that's what you're giving to them by just kind of keep talking to them, Singing can raise your vibration if that makes you feel good. So how do you know if someone's your twin flame? The good old question. Oh, my cat's here. Do you want to say hello? Hold on. Hey, we need a little cat break. Say hello. A little cat break. Say hello, Salem. What do you need to say anything to the people? I think she just said, just relax. She's saying, just relax. Remember to love yourself. Right? Thank you. And she got the airplane ears going on. You're camera shy. You know, it's funny. Every time that I'm on camera or I'm like coaching, she always wants to come on camera, and now she's a little shy. Now you're a little shy. Okay, okay. So back to the topic of how do you know if they are your twin flame? So the twin flame process. I need to get another black cat too. I think I need to get another one. But the twin flame process it's a revealing process. Okay, you're not gonna know right away 150% if this person is your twin flame, or maybe you do. But see, now she's coming back. With your twin flame, it's really about the more that you come into alignment with yourself, the more your true twin flame will align with you. And so if you're clearing, hey, come on, if you're clearing the blocks, right, you're doing the healing work, you are going deeper with your divine self, you're going deeper into your relationship with God, with Source, your true twin flame will always vibrate closer to you. And the thing about your true twin flame, and how you know if this person is your twin flame, is you both are making the same choices at the same time. And now, they may not reflect to you, right away if they're making that same choice or not. It's really about, they got to reveal that they're making the same choice. And if you see along the way that, oh, this person really is aligning with me. They keep making the same choices as me. They're meeting me where I'm at, you know, and I'm doing the spiritual work, right? They're coming close to me. It's a good idea and a good indicator that they are your true twin flame. Your false twin flame is not going to make the same choices as you. They're not going to come closer to you. If you're loving yourself and going deeper into your divine self, that's going to like repel them, right? They're not going to want to be close to you because they're not your true twin flame. So yeah, that's how you know. But I would just recommend, if you don't know who your twin flame is, it's okay. You're just going to have to go through that revealing process. And you will find out. Like, God will reveal that to you perfectly at the perfect time. It took me about 2 years to really know that this person was my true twin flame. And I still get answers like all the time too, you know. I'll tell you a story. So I went to I don't know if you guys know what Barnes & Noble is. It's a bookstore. And I went to a bookstore with my friend, and him and I were just looking at the books because he had to get a book for his job or something. And so we were in Barnes & Noble's, and I go, oh my God, I forgot how much I love reading books, you know, because I work a lot right now, so I don't have a lot of time to read books. And I said, I gotta get some books. And then I said to God, I was like, God, I wouldn't even be able to read with my twin flame. She doesn't read books. She doesn't like reading books, okay? And so I left it at that. And then I saw her the next day because I think I was bringing her somewhere. Yeah, I was bringing her somewhere, and then that appointment got canceled. So she said, hey, come to my house and we'll hang out. So we hung out. And the first thing I see on her dining room table is a book with a bookmark in it. And I'm like, whose book is that? She says, it's my book. I said, when did you start reading? When did you start reading? She said, oh, I've been getting back into it. And then so I started laughing because, like I said the day before, I was telling God, oh, my twin flame doesn't read. I can't read with her. And God's like, what'd you say? Huh? What did you say? He basically was like, nah, that's your twin flame. Stop. Like, relax. So that's one of the ways that God can do that. Yeah, so twin flames always come back together after separation if you do the spiritual work, right? If you choose your union. You know, if you're not actively doing your spiritual work, if you're choosing separation from your twin flame, then yeah, you won't be together with them, you know, because that's your choice. So it's really your choice. What do you choose? Do you choose your union or do you choose to be in separation, right? And so if you choose union, then yes, you will eventually have your union, and that will come to fruition as you work through the blocks and everything, you know. And it's always a lover's connection. Like, yeah, you can be friends with your twin flame. That's a very important foundation to your relationship, but you're not going to be friends forever because that connection is so intense, that romance is so intense. You know, there's going to be a point where you're not going to be able to avoid it anymore, and you're like, yeah, no, we can't be friends. So yeah, you'll always come back together if you choose that. Your twin flame cannot have another twin flame. There's only one twin flame. You can only have one twin flame. It's extremely rare to have another twin flame. It's like 1%. So you probably don't have another twin flame. So like if you're finding your twin flame stubborn, you know, they just gotta work through the stubbornness. But remember, like you and your twin flame are one, so whatever you're choosing is what you will manifest. But you choose and your twin flame chooses also, because you're one consciousness. What's the secret of a stable union? So the secret of a stable union is a stable foundation in relationship with yourself and God. Like that's all you need, is a stable foundation and a relationship with God and yourself. And if you have that, you have a stable union. And doing the inner work, right? You want to make sure that you're doing the inner work, and not letting all your upsets pile up. How do you know if it's time for union? Well, it's about the peace that you feel, right? The peace. Do you feel a lot of peace? Do you feel at one with yourself? Do you feel fulfilled with yourself? Do you feel whole with yourself and your creator? Right? These are all things to look at. And yeah, if you feel these, then you know, maybe my union is like, it's at that point, right? But you don't want to like look at that and have that indicate your progress and go, oh, well, why is my union not here? Or if you're feeling this, you go, oh, my union may be coming soon. You want to say, oh, like my union's here right now. You know, I choose my union now and work from that. You know, don't base your progress off of the external, or if you have your physical union, because, you know, it's so much more than that. It's so much more than a physical union, right? Your union starts within first. And that's why I said, right, oh, well, you'll know if your union is like manifesting with the peace that you feel and how good that you feel, you know? Yeah, I understand that, like, you know, if your twin flame is getting married to someone, if they're married to somebody else, it's not a big deal. And I know that I said that and you're like, oh my God, what do you mean it's not a big deal? No, I understand that it's really painful and then it hurts, but you can get out of that pain, right? Like you can have that solution to that pain and be in union with your twin flame. It doesn't matter like if they're married to somebody else. It's a fake relationship. And you have to remember, like, this person isn't their twin flame. This person isn't the person they're designed to be with, right? You are. And so if you're designed to be with this person, like, there's nothing that can stop you except yourself, right? Because God created you together. And nothing is more powerful than God. So all you need to do is, again, you work through the blocks. You work through what's presented in your external reality and heal through that. And the marriage will eventually dissolve. Like, there's been so many twin flames that I know, and I've heard the stories of, oh, they were married, or, oh, they had a fiance, or this and that. And the other person does the work and the marriage dissolves, right? Like, everything dissolves. And so don't let that discourage you on your journey. And maybe, like, if you are feeling discouraged, it's time to get more support and go deeper into the work that we have here. Because if you truly go deep with this work and you commit to it fully and completely, you will have results. Like, it's inevitable. You will have all the results. So maybe it's just time to go deeper with your support. Yeah, so like if kids are always the excuse, then you have to look at, okay, well, is there a part of me, like, am I putting somebody before myself? Do I feel, you know, kids are going to stop that? Because frankly, your kids are not going to care who you are with. You know, like, if you are with your twin flame, truly, your twin flame is going to only enhance the children's life, right? Because, like, that's their parent too. That's their real parent. And them being with you, like, that is going to, you know, you're going to be happy. You're going to be completely fulfilled. And your kids seeing that, like, that's going to benefit them. So it doesn't matter if the other person has kids. Like, it's okay. My twin flame has kids. She has 2 with another person. And that doesn't affect you. Like, I don't care. You know, I could go without seeing these kids for like 6 months. And as soon as I come over, they're like, Drake, when are you staying with us? Drake, are you coming back over? Drake, why are you leaving? Drake, can I call you on the phone? Can I come to your house? Like seriously, when I saw my twin flame that day, right, and I went over to her house, the kids were there. And I haven't seen them for about like 4 months. And they're just like, Drake, are you coming back? Drake, can I come home with you? Drake, are you doing this? Like, the kids don't care. They can feel that. And so it's only benefiting your children or their children if you're in twin flame union. So yeah. Or even if you just have like your twin flame around. Because like the kids recognize that. Like they know that. They can feel the energy. And my cat is still here. What are you doing? What are you doing? She is just loving this. All right, get your butt out of the camera. Get your butt out of the camera. If you haven't received the Life Purpose email, I will, email like HR. I think it's admin@twinflamesuniverse.com. I don't really know. I can get somebody. Just message this account and I will send over the email. Just message this account. I'll let you know what email to contact. But yeah, like God will always take care of you. You know, it's not something that that God takes lightly, Twin Flame Union. You know, God wants that for you. You know, you were created with your twin flame to be together with them. So there's nothing that can come between that. There's nothing that can come between the connection. No matter what you're experiencing in your external reality. Nothing at all. Nothing. And also make sure you check your spam, because it might be in your spam. What is God for me? That's an interesting question. God for me is a relationship. The relationship that I have with myself and my life. Hello? Hey, come on. Okay. So the relationship that I have with myself, my life, my twin flame, that's what God is. God is an energy. Like, I wouldn't say that I'm religious, you know. I mean, I feel very connected with Jesus and like that and like his story, you know. I know that's real for me. But I see God as like a being, as like somebody who takes care of me, that takes care of like my life, somebody that I can have a deep relationship with and that I can work with in every single area of my life and improve that, right? Because I have something, well, I have God that loves me, right? God, my father, or God, my mother, you know. God's not a specific gender for me. It's just an energy, just how I feel. And then if I need the fatherly energy, like that's how I'll talk to God. Or if I need mother God, then I'll see in that way. But yeah, like I see God like as a genuine person, even though God's not like chilling next to me. Like even though God's not chilling next to me and like there's a face, God's still here right now, right? The energy is still there right now. All right, hey, listen, let's not do this. Okay, over there. Thank you. You know, I don't know if you guys see orbs, like in these videos, but like there's literally one like that. There's God's always around you, you know, and so that's like how I see my relationship. And you don't have to see it as I do, because everybody has like a different relationship with God. And some people say creator or universe or Krishna, Buddha, like it's really all the same thing, you know. But like the relationship with God is the relationship that you have like with yourself too, you know. And so when you're loving yourself, you're loving God. When you're loving God, you're loving yourself. It's really nice. It's really nice to know that like you have a being on your side. You have a being that wants everything to go right for you. You have a being that's taking care of you, right? That's never abandoned you. Well, sometimes like, you know, you meet your twin flame at the perfect time for you. And like you were called to this journey, and there you go. Yes, loving yourself is you will come into union. Like self-love is all you gotta do. It's literally all you gotta do to have your union. Self-love and this work, right? Self-love and the inner work. You know, because you can love yourself, but if you're not doing the deep stuff, then yeah, you can't really like gravitate yourself towards your union, you know? You've got to go deep too. What is self-love? Well, self-love is giving yourself everything that you need, right? Feeling your feelings, you know, comforting yourself, taking care of yourself. What is the deep stuff? Well, like, deep stuff could be, you know, you feel like you're unworthy of love, or you feel like you don't deserve love, right? Those are the deep things, the deep-rooted beliefs that you have about love. Your twin flame is choosing his wife. You've got, like, again, you can't wait on your twin flame to make a decision for you. You have to choose it first. So if he's with somebody else, right, he has a wife, You've got to choose your union no matter what, even if he's with somebody else. Because if you're not choosing your union, you can't expect him to choose it. You're both one consciousness. You are always going to make the same choice. So if you're waiting on your twin flame to make a choice, it's never going to happen because you have to make that choice first. Right? And if she is depending on him, right? Like it doesn't even matter. You know, it's not a thing. Like that's codependency. So maybe look at if you have codependency relationships in your life, codependent relationships in your life, right? And work through that. Because he's only mirroring you. Even if your twin flame marries somebody else, it doesn't matter. Like I said before, it doesn't matter about who your twin flame is with. It doesn't matter if they're married, if they have kids, if there's an age gap, if they live across the country. Like no circumstance can prevent you from your union but you and your thoughts. But you're the one that's preventing your union, right? And you may be like, are you serious? I'm choosing my union. Well, are you truly? Right? Are you working through the blocks to it? Because that's literally the only reason that you're not in union is because you believe that you're separate from your union. You believe that you're separate from your twin flame. You believe that you're separate from love. And so that thought of separation and that belief is what creates the separation in the first place from your twin flame. But it doesn't matter if they're married else. It's really not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. They will get divorced if you do the work, honestly. It's as simple as easy as that. Like I said before, I know so many twin flames that were with somebody else, or their twin flame was engaged, or their twin flame married somebody else, and it didn't matter because they did the work and they got the results that they wanted. And now they're with their twin flame and married. You know, you can have that. It's about your perspective, right? If you believe that this marriage is going to fuck up your union, then that's what you'll get. But if you see the marriage for what it is and that it's an illusion and it's a lie and it's not real, you're not giving energy to it. If you're giving energy to it, your twin flame will keep giving energy to a fake thing. It's the same thing. Because you're mirroring the choices. Codependency is not good. And it's okay if you're experiencing codependency, right? Or you have codependent tendencies, but it just means that you need to love yourself there, right? It means that you need to say, okay, well, where am I being dependent on somebody? And so where can I start depending on myself, right? Where can I start loving myself so I don't have to depend on other people, right? Because another person is not your source of love. You are your source of love. God is your source of love. And so you're able to give yourself anything that you need, right? And so when you do that, that's what attracts your twin flame towards you, is that self-love, is that wholeness, that fulfillment within, right? If you're not feeling fulfilled within, if you're not feeling that wholeness, you know, your twin flame will feel that. You know, if you reach out to them and you talk to them, your twin flame can feel the needy energy, the codependent energy, and that will not attract them. That will push them farther away, right? So that's also something to get very clear on too. So that's what you believe. Anything that your twin flame is showing you, anything at all, right? Any illusion. So like I said before, if you're choosing your union, your twin flame is choosing it too. You don't need to have your twin flame saying, oh yeah, I choose the union too. Like what you guys got to realize, right? And so this is something that's really important. So write it down. You and your twin flame are one consciousness. You're always going to be one consciousness. You can never be split up. You can never make different choices than each other. Okay. And so this is why it's very important to get clear on your choices. And if anything about your choices doesn't feel good, right? Because you could be choosing your union and think that you're choosing your union, but within you, there's a part of you that's scared of your union. And so then, yeah, you wouldn't be fully choosing your union because you feel scared. And so what you can remember is that whatever you choose, your twin flame chooses 150% all the time. They'll make the same choice. And it's not going to reflect in your reality right away. You know, it's going to take some time. But that's why you have to keep making that choice. Because you're going to make the choice and, oh, this comes up in your reality. And right, so you're going to let that confuse you and like take your power away from your choice? Or are you going to just keep going, no, I keep choosing my choice. Right? It's like saying this. It's like your twin flame is married, okay? Are you going to keep choosing your union and choosing to believe that the marriage is fake? Right? And choose to believe in the truth that your twin flames and that this person is for you? Are you going to keep choosing that? Or, you know, you see your twin flame put up a picture of his wife and then you're like, oh my God, I'm sad. And I'm not no, I'm not choosing my union anymore because they're choosing somebody else, right? It's not how you go about it, right? It's, you recognize, okay, I'm feeling sad now. What do I need to feel loved here? Okay, I'm just gonna love myself here. I feel abandoned, all right? Okay, cool. I'm gonna love myself where I feel abandoned. Cool. That feels good. I feel good now. All right. Awesome. Good. I choose my union. I choose my union, right? You keep making that same choice, and eventually that choice will roll over. You will see the result in your reality, but it takes perseverance. It takes faith. You know, you're not going to get it all in one day. Got to be patient with yourself. You got to have a lot of unconditional love for yourself and twin flame. Just focus on the energy of your twin flame. You don't have to figure out who your twin flame is. You don't got to figure it out. It'll be revealed to you at the perfect time. So, if you guys are serious about your journey, you're very serious, you're tired of waiting and being in separation, go to the link in our bio, please, and download the free introductory course. Download it. All right? And get started on the inner work. And watch your life change, because it will. If you want to stop being in pain, if you want to stop being in separation, do that. Download the free introductory course. It's free. There's nothing to lose. There's nothing to lose. It's free. It's literally free. So just do it. If you want your union, just do it. Just do it. Stop waiting. Stop waiting around, waiting for your twin flame to come home. It won't work. Yes, my twin flame knows that I do these lives, and she does know everything that I do. She's watched these lives before. She's been on here. So, yeah. And she used to not like what I did and not watch my lives. But now she does. Because I healed. All right? And like I said, I'm texting her right now. I mean, not right now in this moment, but we're in a conversation. Okay? So if I can do it, you can do it too. Just take the leap and claim your support. Okay? You can have everything. Don't ever settle. Don't ever think that you can't have your union, because you can. It's completely possible. And it's completely worth all the work that you need to do. Yes, so the introductory courses is free. But all our other courses, they do cost money, yes. But it's a life-changing investment that will change your life. And that will help you into your union. Well, not help you into your union. You do all these courses and yeah, you will have your union. All right? So, thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next live. Okay? Claim your support, please. All right. You can have your union, I promise. Bye, guys.